ball, no strikes for Barbenente. She flies this one deep left field. That is a high arcing moonshot for Michaela Barbenente. Another 3-run blast for the Nittany Lions. And it is 12-6 Penn State. As a righty, you have to turn your body the complete other way to reach first. And he does it again. This one goes wild, and Martin will take off for second. Tyler Stone chasing after the ball. Martin might go for third, and he's taken off. Crowd is loving it, and Braden Martin will stand up and gets a third, and he gets the better end of those pickoff attempts. Man on third with only one out away for Maryland. Worst the full count. Gordon gets great contact deep to left field. That ball is out of here. What a start for the Nittany Lions offense. Maddie Gordon, her first home run of the series. It's a 4th hit of the 3-game stand, and it's an early 3-0 lead for the Nittany Lions. She fires. Off speed, Lewis catches that one. Out to center field. This one's out of here. Sydney Lewis rounding the bases for another home run on the year, and it's 9-2 Terps. Britton tallying her 75th strikeout of the season in over 95 innings pitched. The 2-0, contact from Shearer. This ball hits the third baseman, and it'll slip into the outfield, being taken off for home, and she's got it. McCrary getting ready, 1-2, 2 outs away. Swing, Porter. Ball is carrying to deep right, center, and it's hits the top of the wall but stays in play. And Porter will reach second, and Hakopian will come home for an RBI double, just the second extra base hit for the Terps. Nice play for Hollis Porter, following 2 swings and misses. He gets on base at second. It's 9-2 Maryland.
Danson starting to lock in a little bit with Rutgers on the push. Whoa, it slips past Danson, and a goal for Rutgers.
What a stunning turn of events, Benji.
Ball sailed into the zone. Nice dribble moves from Rutgers. Danson dove for it. Sikovic for Rutgers gets it back inside. This is Casarano. Goal for Rutgers. A patient play from Guillermina Casarano. And Rutgers extends their lead 2-0 here early in the 3rd quarter. Stopped, fired by Fickner, deflected and scored from Ohio State. They are right back in this game, wasting no time responding. A perfectly executed penalty corner, shot in by Fickner, deflected. And it's now 2-1. Rutgers still leads, but Ohio State now, they got some momentum here with 11:16 to go in the 3rd quarter. We got a game on here, Adam.
Here in the bottom of the 3rd, welcome back to College Park. We have Liam Wilson, who will lead things off for the Terps. Batting 9th, batting .229 on the year. And Ty Horn at the plate for Nebraska. As the wind is picking up.
Horn, really quick warm-up periods, does not take long.
First pitch is in the zone for strike 1. Ty Horn in high school was the number 2 righty and the number 3 overall prospect out of Kansas, the 0-1. Couldn't get it inside.
Well,
it's 1-1.
According to TrackMan, it should be 1-1, but the other way on the pitches. Both have been very close.
All just missed. The 1-1 swing and a miss for Liam Wilson. And a quick 1-2 for number 6.
Wilson was thinking it was going to be one of those 94, 95 mile an hour fastballs. It was not.
Ty Horn wanted it, and that's 2-2.
2 really hard throwing righties on the bump today for each side.
Ty Horn kicks and deals. That ball is strike 3. Liam Wilson caught looking. Ty Horn registers a strikeout. It's 1 out away in the bottom of the 3rd.
His fastball, you know, with how hard he throws it, that's his calling card, but these breaking balls are really starting to find the zone well. That was a slider there, it looked like. Really good pitch from him.
We talked about in the pregame show, if Ty Horn registers strikeouts, it's what he does. If he does that early, he can get things going. First pitch is in the zone for strike 1 for Braden Martin. Braden Martin, the nephew of Maryland basketball legend Walt Williams. The 0-1 is outside, 1-1.
Well, don't see the Wizard today.
Usually
Been
makes
here
an
a lot.
appearance, yep.
Yeah, he's here every once in a while. He's not easy to miss, or not hard to miss, I should say.
1-1, that was outside. 2-1 for Braden Martin.
And is a very tall man. Braden Martin did not get the gift, as much of a gift of height, I should say.
The 2-1 from Horn. Swung, Martin, that'll line into center field for a base hit. Martin thought about taking off to second, but he'll stay put at first for a leadoff single for Braden Martin.
Braden Martin, again, such a professional hitter. Doesn't try and do too much on any pitch that he sees. We'll take a single, won't complain with that. And that'll bring up Orr.
Braden Martin batting .319 on the year. Just a great season for number 42, but now Jacob Orr, who had the nice double play in the top half of the inning. Now man on first. Ty Horn deals. First pitch of the at-bat. Orr fouls it up behind him for a quick 0-1. Braden Martin's got some speed out there. We'll see if he'll take off. And he goes back to first. Nearly got called out.
And with that pickoff move that Horn has, you got to be really careful if you're Martin.
Nearly got him in the first inning. After that long challenge another time, he's safe. Whew.
That is a quick move for Horn. I would say this wouldn't be a terrible spot to send him, but with Horn on the mound, I don't think that's the best of idea.
Horn again. Martin safe.
It's gotten closer every time.
3 straight pickoff attempts from Horn to the first baseman, Tyler Stone.
And you'd think with a move that quick, he'd be more susceptible to throw it wildly. All of them have been right on the money.
We saw McManus have a wild one, the 0-1. Or good contact, but this one will chip foul. Quick 0-2. It's a great matchup of speed. Martin with the legs and Ty Horn with the arm. We'll see who can win it if he tries to pick him off again. He does. Martin's safe again.
Whew. I mean, it is just really quick. That pickle. I don't think I've seen a righty with that quick of a move in the Big Ten.
The 0-2 from Horn. That's high and outside.
Way
Ball
upstairs.
As a righty, you have to turn your body the
Yeah.
complete other way to reach first, and he does it again. This one goes wild, and Martin will take off for second. Tyler Stone chasing after the ball. Martin might go for third, and he's taken off. Crowd is loving it, and Braden Martin will stand up and gets a third, and he gets the better end of those pickoff attempts. Man on third with only 1 out away for Maryland.
Well, and that's what I said, you know, when you throw that quickly, it's really hard to throw it on the money. I think we're going to see a mound visit here. Interesting time for it after the air. But yeah, when you throw it that quickly, it is hard to find. That one was close. I just don't think Stone got his glove down quick enough. It is going to be an E1, which is what it usually is on those type of plays. But now a sac fly ties the game.
I mean, just guts from Braden Martin to
Stay
even
in
with
there.
those to stay in there. Those tight throws from a Horn. He just keeps on leading off. Pickoff attempts don't work out. Then he gets the better end of it and picks up 2 more bases. We got a runner 90 feet away from Maryland's first run. Mound visit for Horn. Catcher and head coach in the ump.
It's his first error of the year. So again, that's just how good he is at finding the first baseman.
Now we'll still have Jacob Orr.
Infield in.
1-2 with 1 out. Swung on, pop high up in the air. This ball could be in play. And it's wrapped up by Joshua Overbeek, the third
I
baseman.
thought that thing was for sure out of play, but I think the wind blew it back in.
I think you're right. It's the second out of the inning. Martin's still at third, and Eddie Hakopian will take the plate. Batting third for Maryland. Ty Horn waiting patiently. He delivers the first pitch. It's outside, 1-0.
And the wind is just whipping. You can probably hear it.
The 1-0 1-0. Kopian sees it go behind him for strike one.
Good pitch there. Just found the inside corner.
Ty Horn quickly again. Side 2-1. Ty Horn not wasting any time, the 2-1. Going outside for 3-1. Chris Kopian on deck after his brother.
Higher fun for their priority.
2 outs away. The 3-1 from Horn. This one hits the ground, and Eddie Hakopian will reach first with the runners at the corners with his younger brother Chris up at the plate.
Good work by Eddie there, just passing the baton to his brother, who has been ridiculous in these types of situations. With runners in scoring position this year, he's hitting .486. That's just ridiculous.
Now 2 outs away. Horn deals. Kopian checked, and it's 1-0. Eddie Hakopian at first, Braden Martin at third. 1-0 Nebraska, 2 outs away. The 1-0 from Horn. Another low and outside. For a favorable count for Chris Hakopian, it's 2-0.
Yeah, this is smart by Haligso, the catcher. Go and talk to him. He's struggling with his command here.
And Horn had a solid outing. It was until those pickoff attempts where he missed it, and Braden Martin reached third, where he's kind of lost his control here. Maryland batters finding their footing. We'll see if Haligso and Horn can get things here together. Chris Hakopian will walk back in. Hogan Haligso, the catcher for Nebraska. Get down here, it's 2-0. Horn kicks and fires. Ball 3 for Chris Hakopian. With Alex Calarco, that's a big bat on deck for the Terps. Horn kicks, deals. Couldn't clip it. And the bases are juiced.
And the guy you want them juiced for has been very good with the bases loaded this year. Has a couple grand slams. And crushed a single off of Horn back in the second. But right now, I don't think you take your bat off your shoulder until he throws you a strike.
We'll see what Calarco does with the bases loaded. With 2 outs away, Nebraska up 1-0 in the bottom of the third here in College Park. Horn. That one's in the zone for strike 1.
So now you've seen him, now you can start thinking about swinging, but I think smart, even if that one was right down the middle.
The 0-1 from Horn. It's the ground for 1-1. Braden Martin at third, Eddie Hakopian at second, and Chris Hakopian at first. 1-1 with 2 outs away. Calarco swings. That goes right into the hands of Tyler Stone, who will chase after it. And Ty Horn hits first, and he gets out of that jam as Maryland leaves 3 runners stranded and no one coming home. The lead will stay for Nebraska. It's 1-0 Cornhuskers as we go to the top of the 4th after this break. You are listening to Maryland Baseball on Maryland Baseball Network.